A thread by Carlos Oswita. Andrew Gillum makes the best case yet for re-electing President Trump. There's insanity, there's evil insanity, and then there's the Democrats. Andrew Gillum tweeted, "This may sound hyperbolic, but Donald Trump wants a race war. Despite evidence of who's really doing the shooting, his goal is to stoke white fear and anti-blackness. The strength of our humanity, decency, and commitment to the defense of democracy will be stretched at every end. Our job will be to name it, push back on it, and organize like hell through Election Day to secure victory, not just for ourselves, but for our country." Carlos continues, "He's a politician, of course, and he's a racist, of course. Race war is a term used only by racists, white supremacists, and Democrats. Why is it that black Trump supporters are welcomed with open arms at Trump rallies? Why does Trump want a race war if he's doing more to help the black community than any other president besides Lincoln? Why invest $500 billion on people you hate? See, every day, in every way, Democrats explain why we can't ever vote for them again." Rick Moranis is 67 years old. I think his attacker is a tad younger. From YouTube, link in the thread, Ghostbusters Rick Moranis attacked in New York City. What's your excuse for this attack, Andrew Gillum? And guess what? You think I'm going to let a young black man walk anywhere near me right now? Whose fault is that? Not mine. A while back, a young black guy was holding up the whole line in the 7-Eleven as he emptied his pockets and unloaded his backpack looking for exact change. So I offered to make up the difference. "Let me handle it," he screamed at me. Then he tossed the clerk a 20. He stood there haranguing me for almost 5 minutes for disrespecting him. "Anyone disrespect me, they get knocked the fuck out," he kept saying. Truly stellar upbringing, no doubt. A son of whom any parent could be proud. Finally, he went outside. But he put down his backpack and started hitching up his giant pants. He was waiting for me. Now, I should explain, Andrew Gillum. I may be 58 years old and suffer from osteoarthritis, but I'm very well trained. This fine young gentleman was as innocent as a baby bunny rabbit. I'm sure that in whichever sewer he called home, people behave the way he does, but out here in the civilized world, all people, regardless of race, avoid trouble. So, rather than go outside and teach him a lesson in manners, I waited inside until he got bored and stomped off. Guess what? I don't go to that 7-Eleven anymore. None of this is Trump's fault or Trump's supporters' fault or white people's fault or the whole black race's fault. It's the fault of scumbags, raising scumbags, and scumbags in power allowing violent scumbags to run wild. You and Charles Manson both talked about a race war, Andrew Gillum. You are a scumbag, as was Manson. But keep talking. All the country's scumbags have created wartime level production, assembly line factories. What are the scumbags manufacturing? Trump voters. By November 3rd, Biden will end up with 8% of the electorate. You know why we don't have riots here in my deep blue city in Southern California? These guys. Mexican cowboys. They're all voting for Trump. The debate sealed the deal. They watch over our 98% Mexican city. You riot here, you leave in an ambulance. I approve. Take your Ku Klux Klan Charles Manson rhetoric about a race war and shove it up your ass, Andrew Gillum. Trump supporters come in all colors, ethnicities, religions, genders, sexual orientations, professions, and socioeconomic demographics. We have the best America has to offer. Link in the thread to Janelle and Kelvin. Only racists talk about race wars. Piss off, racist.
I will be the greatest president that God ever created.